Hello and welcome back. Okay, we are at the hub. There's nothing to do here. I've done a bit of shopping though. And now we need to decide where we want to go. So I think we head on probably out of the south, but the question is, as we go, do we scout perhaps to the east, in the middle here, or to the west? Well, northwest, I guess. I think the safest, the best option is probably to scout this area. So we can maybe find something there that we can take on, like a nomad camp or maybe like an easier goblin camp, since we know there's goblins around. The greenskins are invading. So yeah, let's go ahead and leave. Let's go this way. I suppose I'll take a look from these hills as well. There's a chance there's something there. Pretty soon I will need some tools. We find a pretty easy group of nomads. Anyways, let's check at Splitterberg for tools when we get there. Let's take care of these nomads. Okay, Paul Maze. That will be a nice find. That's a nasty place you took though. I'll go ahead and use Whirling Death. And I'll also go ahead and use Adrenaline. I would imagine that one of them will be in range. We can also do a rotation with Eswig. Would be nice to be able to knock this outlaw down from that. We'll try that, I suppose. .48 doesn't get it. Alrighty. So someone's potentially getting hit by the pole mace. Oh well. Hartwig is the new guy. Well, one of the new guys. And Erwin, who is a cultist with promise potential, now has shield expertise, so now has shields. Anyways, they are not actually, it seems, coming closer. Oh well, too bad. Let's advance a bit. So the adrenaline was a waste. Too bad. So I guess, well, we'll still do the rotation. $29. Okay, do I try this again? Only 37. I think I will. We have failed. Also have the repel. Currently this guy is benefiting a lot from dodge. I think I'll attack and use a dog. But let's wait with the dog. Actually not sure why I waited, but I did. Ilmar's missing a lot. Wait with you, attack with you. Right, Winrich, I guess, to 9%. Damn it. Well, let's wait with you. See if we can change that, perhaps. Goodbye. Use a dog. This guy might use the shatter attack, though. Anyway. Especially if I... well, whatever, it's fine. If we get hit once by a shatter, I guess. So I could move here instead. Let's do that. How about going here and using Adrenaline instead of attacking this guy? I'll do that. Alright. See what the dog does. It's being semi-intelligent. Alrighty, I guess I'll play it safe and try to disarm, though I am still going to attack that guy, so that might have been kind of a waste. 9% still. Well, try it and fail. Okay. Well, I did miss. Meaning that the disarm choice is now vindicated since I missed. Ouchies, dog is in trouble. This guy is totally unaffected by his body's dying. At least he's unable to hit us. Well, as we surround him, his dodge bonus will go down. There we go. Couple of level ups and we do get the Polo Mace. I think I'll immediately use that since we have a mace guy, Winrick. So, where is it? There. And that also frees up a jacket pike, which I guess I can give it to Helmer. Anyway, Ludger, level 7, picks up flexible. 25 melee defense without a shield at this point. Well, let's see. Actually 24. Well, actually 29. 29, I mean. And also does take the initiative. And then it's between melee skill +2, fatigue, and resolve. I think I take the +2 melee skill here. So +4 melee defense, +2 melee skill, and +6 initiative. And I suppose we'll go without a shield, but I might regret that. He does have dodge, he does have 29 melee defense, and he does have 9 lives though. As well as the armor perk now. Though I could perhaps... Yeah, I probably should lower the weight of his armor. At least a little bit. So this is just a better helmet, this one. The padded skull cap. Hmm. 140-17. Let's switch with this. And yeah, I guess I'll probably want a lighter helmet, so let's go with perhaps a cloised mail coif. That's perhaps a bit better. Okay, and then indeed I do want someone to use this skull cap. So this is better than that, so let's use that. Let's see here, who deserves it? 140 and 8. Let's give it to you, Hilmar. Okay, next level up, Eswig, level 9. +3 melee defense. +2 melee skill and... fatigue, I guess. Despite having finesse, I probably will take Berserk. What else could I take? Anyways, yeah, let's take the fatigue, melee, skill and defense. Still don't have a two-handed sword. I think I'll probably still go with a shield with this guy, but let's actually get rid of the backup shield and give him this decayed heater shield, probably. Well, then again, does Erwin perhaps want that more? Maybe he does. Let's give it to Erwin. Anyways, I have a perk point for Eswig. So he has 85 hit points, he's nimble. I guess I should probably get Colossus. That's a little bit weird, I've delayed that this long. How about Underdog? I mean, I don't ideally want him in a position where that would make a difference, but I can't always control it. Base 21 melee defense. Level 9. So if he at some point gets a two-handed sword, we can take sweeping strikes for a bit of safety. don't think I care about Engard. This is basically riposte the perk. This one-handed sword, of course, does have riposte, but like I said, I'd like to use a two-handed sword instead. I'll go ahead and take Berserk. He has a pretty low melee skill, but I mean, 70 something. He'll get more of it, and he also does have fast adaptation. Let's take Berserk. Next ambition. So eventually the greenskin invasion will end, of course. At this point, I guess we could also take the arena ambition. I don't think I want to be raiding caravans at the moment. Arguably that would be profitable, yeah, but I don't know. Don't feel like it at the moment. You could also choose nothing. Let's take the greenskin invasion though. I'm not going to go all out trying to repel them, but I suppose we'll kill a few of them along the way. Adalbert, the ever-lucky sellsword, has managed to find something interesting. You ask how he came across the item. He shrugs.
Saw a horseshoe just laying on the ground there. Thought to go and fetch it and, well, that was underneath.
You gain a hatchet. Thanks. That could have been useful about 78 days ago, maybe. Kind of arguable if it would have been useful then. But we can sell it for a bit of money, I guess. Okay, Goblin Raiders. Well, we will take them on. So ambushers, skirmishers, one wolf rider. Double check the lineup here. Is there perhaps someone I want to sit out from this? Maybe like Helmer. Let's bring instead Swain. We're getting closer to the next sacrifice event, so I wonder, can we keep the non-cultists around? We can keep some of them probably, but probably not all of them. Anyway, time to stomp some little goblins here. Going for Hilmar, that's annoying. Maybe I should have Hilmar in the back line for fights like this. Also, now that we don't have a shield for Ludger, I wonder, should he be on the flank? Then again, he does have dodge, so he benefits like that from being on a flank. And this is a bit of an annoying high ground here. I just advance on it though. It's probably fine to move there, since there's not that many of them. I suppose I'll also use riposte. Not guaranteed it will actually be used even. Okay, I changed my mind. I can also move here if I'd like. Nah, stay there. Just stay there. Wait with you guys. Probably try to disarm this wolf rider. Though I will wait first. Here, let's not use the whirling death, etc. Just do that. Take the high ground there, but let's wait for the Wolf Rider, I guess. Okay, and Hardweek, let's go for a flank with you, probably. Though this net is probably getting used, so let's wait there for a bit. Try to take out the nets here if I can. Actually, let's go on this flank with Randolph, not take the high ground, I mean. Failed. Perhaps I should have just attacked there. Could have potentially killed this guy. Oh well. Now we are getting netted. I wonder can riposte trigger there from the free attack from the flail perk. Okay, slight mistake, I should have killed this one. So I activate Berserk. Alright, go for their back line. So 5 of them left. I don't think they're leaving just yet. They are backing off, but not leaving. Aimed shot from there, huh? Okay. Anyways, let's prevent them from getting away. Release the hounds. Oh, not there. Well, too late. Nice hit. Alright, move in. It seems 2 of them might get away. Well, maybe 1 of them. But yeah, okay. I had the adrenaline. You could have used footwork and then just left, but you decided not to. How brave of you. So Erwin is really low on fatigue. Okay, hit 3 times there. Off with your head. Randolph gets a level up. We didn't get the jacket bike, not that I need one of those anymore. Anyways, technically we are contributing to defeating the greenskin invasion. Level up for Randolph, level 7. Plus 4 melee skill. More fatigue would be nice. So I guess I'm taking that. But am I then taking plus 5 initiative or plus 2 melee defense? He is taking flexible as the perk here. So initiative does help there. And technically he could get dodge, but perhaps won't. Later. Anyways, this is a pretty low amount of fatigue and I might pick up unstoppable and or combo, so having fatigue is good. He does get some help from rush of battle. He's currently suffering from encumbrance a little bit. And also, yes, speaking of encumbrance, Erwin. Erwin is suffering. How about if I do this? It's not that much help. Oh well, we'll just have to wait until he hopefully succeeds with promise potential, I guess. He'll just not contribute as much until then. Anyways, Randolph's level. I will take the fatigue and let's take the melee defense here instead of the initiative. Not sure if that's quote-unquote correct. But anyway. Now I'm definitely running out of tools. Let's camp for a bit and then scout this area, then head to Splitterberg. Field of Bones. Okay, that's sadly going to be a no from me, dog. More goblins. Alright, sure. A ton of goblins, but they're split up like that, so they're all afraid. Probably go with the same lineup, but let's take a look here. Are people... Oh yeah, they can't be annoyed since I have the drill sergeant. Okay, basically the same fight again. This is slightly tougher though. Once again they get some help from high ground. And going for Hilmar again. Please stop. Okay, I guess Hilmar will probably back off here instead of fight. We'll see though. Okay, now I definitely want to back him off. Oh, god damn it, guys. God damn it, you stupid bola throwing bastards. Anyway. As long as he doesn't die, it's fine. Let's just... this stupid pike here. Also... Do you have... Well, you don't need... Yeah, you don't need any perks, because the pike is of course 5 AP to use. Elusive. Well... I don't know. Let's wait. Probably step away already. Need to be mindful of the Wolf Riders so they don't reach Hilmar as well. So I should probably use a heavier armor. Yeah, and a lighter helmet. He has steel brow, so I don't know why I'm using this heavier helmet. Oh well. Can't get to the high ground move there. This time I will use Rolling Death. Engage with this one, despite the high ground. I could do it from here instead. I think I will do it from there. Leaves a spot open for Eswig, and also since Randolph is more vulnerable, a little bit. The high ground position is better. And yeah, sure, go for it. You wait, you wait, you wait. Well, good thing those missed. Anyways, now we go for it. This guy is really annoying. Next round. Anyways, take that spot. So it seems 2 Wolf Riders. This one is the problem. Technically, I guess this one can also go for a flank. Well, we shall see what happens with that. I think I'll use a dog straight away here. Also, since they have anticipation, that kind of incentivizes dog usage. Adalbert maybe moves here. Also, I should remember that he has that duelist perk and how duelist works in Hardened. I'll get the hang of it eventually. Anyways, let's move like maybe here. Oh yeah, your armor is a bit damaged. I think I'll still use... Well, then again, do I need Gerhard's contribution here? Not necessarily. And he's going to be integral for the future of the company, so I don't think I should risk him. Then again, he is nimble. With 81 hit points. So it's probably fine, as long as I try to make sure that the Wolf Rider doesn't get to him. Okay, never mind, let's move like... here, yeah. Try to intercept the Wolf Rider with maybe like Hardwig. So move like there. Alright, stagger helps a lot actually. That means we can kill this one before it can use the net. Alrighty. Move there and hold. Good work. Oh yeah, the high ground there. Well, anyways, doesn't matter. didn't manage to land anything. Alright, step in there. Make use of your dodge and flexibility as well as the 9 lives. A character like this will do very well until he doesn't, then he'll just instantly die. I don't know what to do with Eswig. Do I go for the Wolf Rider here or go for the back line? I think I go for the back line. Technically possible the Wolf Rider here uses footwork and still goes for either Swain or Hilmar. Well, we'll deal with that if it happens. Surely. What a move! What the hell? What the hell? Well, I guess the stagger does hurt Ludger since he's relying on initiative. Now he's at -7. Though how he is at -7 is a little bit weird. -50%. Anyway, that happened, so now they left the high ground. But why did he want to leave the high ground is my question. Anyway, he did. Maybe he's a tactical genius and I'm just too stupid to realize the true power of that move. Alright. Let's go for one of these. The higher chance. Kind of wish Gerhard also had like tactician or something, maybe like rotation, so he had things to do. Anyway. Let's wait for these guys to get, well, at least one of them. You can move there though. Support against... Okay, there we go. And Irwin. I could knock back, actually. Let's try it. Well, if I... Well, it doesn't matter if I fail. Doesn't matter much, at least. Okay, let's not go crazy with Gerhard. Just move a bit. They are rattled. Okay. The AI just loves to use the footwork. Take the high ground with Ludger, so with Eswig, let's just do that, I guess. Okay, that riposte actually might kill my dog. But it only triggers once, so maybe not. I mean, it needs a headshot. Is a headshot enough? Not sure. We don't really care to look at that at this point. Failed. Anyway. Sure. please stop. Right, dog is fine. There we go. Gearbolt levels. Couple of pikes again. Alright, time to let Hilmar sit out. Gearbolt level 9. Pretty nice level here. I will take +4 melee skill, +4 melee defense, and +4 fatigue. And now we take, I think, Berserk over Unstoppable. Eventually finding a -3 fatigue usage flail would be nice. If I take both Berserk and Unstoppable, he'll have a lot of action points to go around and he will run out of fatigue. But of course everyone has Recover, since this is Reforged. But in any case, let's take Berserk. And in the lineup, let's use maybe Adelmar. Probably. Okay, we're a bit damaged, so I think... We do have a few armors here, so I guess we can still take probably one fight. Running out of tools, we have 10 left. That's fine. This is fine-ish. I can still switch though. I guess I will. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This should probably be changed with someone like perhaps Helmer. So, okay, Randolph, you have that. And I'll switch into that shield. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. This should be switched with someone, so let's switch with Bahat. And this should be switched. Let's switch with the patched mail shirt. This is fine enough. Okay, let's take this fight. Basically the same fight again. Oh, come. I guess I take this one then. God damn it, guys. Make up your mind. And the terrain is terrible, because it's the hills. 3 wolf riders this time. They are stepping down though. And I do have the high ground for my crossbow. Alright. We'll just go for it immediately. There's only 9 of them. Probably do a rotation. So I can use Well, I can use adrenaline and move. Go ahead and use that, but let's actually wait in case I want to do the rotation there. You take the high ground. Alright, I guess we go for this, since that's the highest chance. Ooh, hits. And sure, let's do the rotation. You, Winrich. Move like here. Hartbig. Probably takes the low ground, actually. Don't really have anything to do for Adalbert. Not with the whip. If I had a reach cleaver, then I could... Not then again, no, I couldn't. Takes too much AP. Just move somewhere, so like... Maybe actually here. Maybe that's fine. One Wolf Rider might engage. He's nimble. With parry and 9 lives should be fine. Oh yeah, Berserk. I could move there, that seems a bit risky. How about here? That also seems a bit risky. Let's probably not. Just stay where you are. It's a pretty good hit. Okay, this is fine, probably. Hello. Should have used maybe the dog first. Oh well. But then again, it's the crowd penalty as well, so it doesn't really matter. 45s. Good hit. Use a dog. Full falchion can potentially kill a dog though, so maybe not. Could also cover ally. Just attack. When in doubt, just attack. Excellent. Yeah, getting fatigued out really easily though. I don't know, I might have to skip Unstoppable. Can't really use all of those action points, really. We'll see. There are other things I can go for, like Colossus. Formidable Approach, maybe Duelist. Anyway, just reactivate this and do nothing else. What a move. This run might never actually get an archer. I'm a little bit saddened by that. But this will be a long run, like maybe the longest I've done, because the cultist events take so long to trigger. Use the dog or not? Use it elsewhere. It seems the AI is basically never targeting the dogs if they have an actual bro to target next to them. I don't think that's the case in Legends. Not sure if that's actually good AI. Anyways, not completely sure about that, but seems like that is the case. Alright, couple of levels. More goblin stuff. We still have this group here. Probably take that as well, since we seem to be doing fine enough, though Gerbolt's armor is damaged. This is probably fine for Randolph. Anyways, Reinhardt, level 5. Takes Polar Mastery, I suppose. Takes melee skill. Takes... let's see. Actually, he has Vigilant as well, so... Probably, yeah, let's take the Fatigue. And then it's between hit points and Resolve. I will take the Resolve this time. Adalbert, level 9, getting closer to level 11's potential check. We'll see if he realizes his potential or not. Takes +4 melee skill. Takes fatigue and takes range defense over the melee defense because he has parry. And if this is a success, the promised potential that is, he might also get anticipation. At this point, I think we take Rush of Battle, probably. Yeah, let's take that. Okay, so this group. I need to switch Gerbolt's armor or switch him out of the fight entirely. I can give him like a slightly lower durability. Well, it's the same actually, never mind. I'm silly. Let's just switch there and then give Reinhardt, the backliner, something else. Yeah, you can have one of these, I guess. Inventory is filling up. We can do a few things for that. Yahav here can carry something as well. Let's give him like... Actually, I'll do it like this. They can carry these wooden sticks around, and I don't need this many bolas, so I will sell those at some point. And this guy can hold on to one of these as well as like that. These I should remember to sell, these armors. I'm not going to be using them. Anyways, yeah, we're probably about ready to go. And make a switch with the helmet there though, so let's make a switch. You can have this. Alright, let's go for even more goblins. Everyone's favorite enemy type. This time there's only 8. Spear walling. Alright, there's only 8 of them, and Ludger should be probably fine. They can target him though. Also the net is probably getting used immediately. This is pretty good experience for us. There you are. This time let's skip the whirling death. I should have switched weapon there, slight mistake, oh well. Try to free with the banner, I guess. Could go for a knockback. Let's probably try it. Oh yeah, spear wall. God damn it. Anyway. Lucky hit. And also, yes, since I have supporter, I actually get some AP back from that. Berserk doing work. Well, we'll seemingly have this stupid greenskin invasion under control in no time. Vinrich levels. So am I repairing these? Yes, I am. Let's repair that as well. Right, Vinrich level 6. Hit points, range, defense, and the min-roll melee skill. And takes Bone Breaker, I guess. We'll definitely go with Battleforged. We don't really have, like, good Battleforged armor yet. But anyway. I suppose I might go Nimble if that were available. I'm not going to buy that. It's too expensive, I think. Let's go ahead and take Bone Breaker. And now, onwards to Splitterberg. We are out of tools. So even if they're expensive here, I will get them. But we're also kind of out of money somehow. How are we out of money? Is it because I bought those stupid trading goods? Well, let's see. Selling price is 14. That's not fantastic, but I will sell some things. Kind of have to do that. And now get the tools. All of the available tools as well as the grains. Sell some bolas. I'll leave 3, I think. Something like that. Sell that. Sell that. How much did we get from that? 20 bucks. So, thanks whoever found it. Alright. Take a look at the recruits. If there's a cheap cultist, perhaps there is a cheap-ish cultist. I will roll on that. 350. He is not fantastic. I think we skip him. He's strong and club-footed and absolutely min-rolled the hit points, absolutely min-rolled the melee skill, absolutely min-rolled the melee defense as well, nearly min-rolled the range skill, so yeah. Yeah, 2-star range skill at 34. Technically could be a thrower, but I will be skipping. Go away. Alright, we leave. Now we want to head back to Lugnisted to get a good selling price. Let's go through Dornberg. Also, let's scout this area. We see nothing. How about here? Likewise. All right. It's possible there's orc parties wandering around, so I should be careful in these nighttime forests still, despite it being day 81. and it being close to a castle. This is probably greenskin related. At the moment, I'm going elsewhere though. Let's wait for morning. And let's first see if there is a cultist. There is not. And since the sacrificial event is closing in, I think I don't recruit anyone who's not a cultist at the moment. Anyways, let's see. So it's 16 for the selling price. I want to sell a few things because we only have wages for 1 day. Now we have 2 days of wages. Let's go for 3, I think. So a bit more. A bit more. Also, these can now be equipped again. Let's give Gerbold this one. And who's using a crappy armor in the front line? So surely someone is. Okay, Hardwig, you can have... Actually, probably this. Alright, and this is slightly better, right? Yeah, it's slightly better, so let's use that there. That there. Alright. Nomad Mace. I was saving that for probably Winrich, but then again, he's using a pole mace as well as a 200 spiked mace. Those are definitely better. The thing is, he will go duelist plus parry, but I can delay those. So let's sell the Nomad Mace. I'll keep the wooden sticks around though, since I might fight Hexen. At some point, maybe. Anyways, that's enough. Okay, let's move onwards to Hermannshof. And let's scout this area here. There's not much of it. There is something there. I don't know what's inside, so let's not go in. It's probably doable, but I probably want the lookout. Make sure I can deal with enemies. Anyways, these we can definitely take on. So, zombies. Leveling fight. Are any of you happy? Once again, I forget. They can't get unhappy since the retinue. But anyway, they might get gluttonous, which is a bit annoying. Then they get fat, and then they lose the being fat trait, and then they get fat again, etc, etc. That's just annoying to me. Anyways, let's get Hilmar in the lineup. I don't need him by any means, but let's level him. Let's level him instead of like Winrich, because Winrich is still not a cultist. Might be leaving us actually. It's now day 82, so I think the sacrificial event was on day 61, which means if memory serves, it's 23 days for the cooldown. So pretty soon it can trigger. Anyways, zombies. And we'll just end here. Use that though. I'll not even use the crossbow actually. Do it again as well. Okay. Let's begin. That's a lot of action points. Are you guys all done? It seems you are. Okay. Easy fight, of course. Anyways, this will soon be over. There we go. Right, Edelmar levels. Level 6 for him. As for range skill, I guess also takes fatigue. And let's also take range defense, I guess. Though I could consider Fearsome. He does have a starting resolve, he rolled a +4 and he will get the cultist traits eventually. I have 5 perks planned. I don't know. Let's mark it in blue. Probably in next to no point taking the resolve if I don't go for Fearsome though. I will go ahead and take the range defense here. And perk-wise, let's take backs and belts, I think. We'll run with probably 5 crossbows for a while, eventually. We'll see. We'll see. That's kind of funny to me. Also, he can carry more things now that he has space, so I suppose I should do that. I don't have any more crossbows. He can have a wooden stick, though. And do I ever use a goblin poison? Maybe? You can have that. Right, and then we take on some more zombies, I guess. wondering, should I just not have this wooden shield here? This Sipar shield will unlikely be broken, at least for a while. Probably doesn't matter though. Also, I think I'll do a switch here. Let's use Ludger on this flank instead. And let's use Hardwig on this flank. With something like that. And what's your melee defense? It's 18. Okay, keep on using that. Also repair these, I guess. Though, yeah, selling items is not... Well, it's not that crucial to repair things. These don't take that many tools to repair, though, and I might use some of them still. Whatever, just repair them, it's fine. Anyways, more zombies. Essentially the same fight again. Yeah, just end again. And I'll actually, yeah, let's set the combat speed to the maximum here. Should have probably done that for the last one as well. Shamble forward. All right. Let us put you to eternal rest. You seem very tired. Alright, a bit more. Oh, damn it. Whoops. Okay, the dog is probably fine. Slight mistake. Oh, that's not actually... Okay, well, sure. Well, at this point, let's use even more dogs, I guess. Ow. Pretty low chance. Okay, Hartwig levels. Is now level 6. Melee defense, resolve, and the +3 melee skill. And let's probably go... Well, actually... I think it's between Taunt and Survival Instinct. I'd also consider Resilient for this guy. Let's get Taunt. And... probably we'll go with Nimble. Despite only having 63 hit points. I could, though, consider getting Battleforged for this guy. We'll see. If he turns into a cultist, then maybe. Right, day 82. There's a 3-skull Hexen contract. I think probably not. We can win that, definitely. There might be casualties, though. High RNG. I'll leave it here. You'll see. Probably not. Let's get some food. And onwards we go. Okay, we find a guy with an Alp. You should kill it. I'll kill it myself. You get some money. Some wounds. Speaking of Alps, we briefly saw some. Okay, here's a brigand contract. Let's leave it for now. Probably just move on. Look instead to sell things. Don't think we fought Alps in this run yet. We definitely want to do that because we want to craft cocaine at some point. Need Alps and Necrosavants for that. Alright, here we are at Lugnstead. No conditions. Selling price is 19. Let's offload. Right, I definitely don't need this many jacket bikes. I'll sell a couple of them. I'll also sell at least one of these. I'll sell that. Sell all of those. And at this point that I remember... Okay, let's see, am I even making a profit? A profit of 10. Okay, here's a bit better, so that's a profit of... 71? Something like that. Alright, so it's not much, but it's a little bit... Anyways, now that I remember, let's sell these armors. I don't need those. I'll keep the wooden sticks around. Yeah. And actually that can go as well, and that can go... This can stay. All of this can stay, I think. can go. Alright, so sell those. Okay, so we have 8,000 now. Let's buy some tools. They are pretty well priced. I will buy all of them. Also some food. Then let's take a look at the recruiting list. There is at least one cultist. Welcome. Probably not getting anyone else. Cultist is... we'll see. Min rolled hit points does have 2 stars. 1 star melee defense starts at 5. That's actually the min roll. It's plus 5 from being tiny. He's loyal. 3 star range defense. Now if he has parry, if he has anticipation, we might be able to use this guy. He does have parry. He does not have anticipation, so I'll have to think about this. Rising star. Oh, if only you were better with that. If only, if he was like, if he had a couple of stars in melee skill, for example. Even while being tiny. Well, 56 is nearly the max roll there. I think we'll keep this guy, we'll see. If he rolls well, he might even perhaps be able to do damage? Is that possible? Being tiny with no stars in melee skill, we'll see. He has fast adaptation as a choice. Yeah, I guess it's possible he does well enough. Anyways, let's go with parry. Raymond or Raymond. Everyone loves Raymond, the dog. Let's call this guy a parry trainee. Yeah, could have been far better, but I guess he's also, yes. Cultist, just C. No pluses, no minuses for now. Alright, so welcome aboard. Let's give you a pike. Let's give you that. And let's give you this. And a dagger. There we go. If I find someone better though, he might be the first one to be kicked. Despite having a rising star. There are a couple of contracts here. There's a caravan to Hermannshof. That's close enough to probably be worthwhile, though is there going to be anything there that I care about? We'll see, I don't know. Maybe some cheap food will spawn. And there's a delivery to Gunheim. Okay, so at this point, do I care about visiting these places? What is my short-term goal? I guess probably just to level up and make sure I can keep the non-cultists around. That means I want to stay next to a tavern, or, well, close by. So any day now, soon, we'll potentially have the sacrifice event again. I don't really need barbarian equipment at the moment. I don't need to recruit. I'm at 19. There's this place here, it's going to be too tough. It's way too big for us. Size does matter. I could scout a little bit to the east. If I remember correctly, there's a famed item somewhere to the east, but once again, it's likely in a place I can't quite take on. There's also this contract, which is hunt down Barbarian King, 2 skulls. So they might have chosen or armored unholds. I think I skip based on that. They might not as well. They might have just some reavers, for example. But I will be a coward here. Let's take this 1 skull caravan. And then decide. There's also the 3 skull Hexen contract there. Probably still. Alright. Yeah, cheap food. Okay. I will, I suppose, get all of it. There's also a cheap-ish dog. Probably pass. Don't need dogs. Let's have a drink.
They found the farm of old Friso burned to the ground the other day. That whole family was hanging from a nearby oak.
Alright, sorry to hear that. Yeah, we could scout this area. I believe I will do that, and then we'll probably visit Finsterweiler. Bandit's lair with a master archer and some marksmen on a hill. Yeah, okay, that's going to be a no, sadly. Brigand killers. Well, let's visit Finsterweiler. Don't have a retinue slot. Disappearing villagers. Hunt down what kills people in the woods. Do I care at this point? How much money was that? Well, it's some money. Let's make a reinforced net. Alright, fine. I'll do your woods contract. Oh, scrats. Whoops. For some reason I thought this would be spiders. Can I do scrats? It's only 2 to 3, but I don't think I should. Whoopsie daisy. If I do this, it's going to be very painful. I have no axe specialists. I have one axe, it seems, in the inventory. Spiked maces can split shields, though. Yeah, I think I pass. That's going to be a bit of a bummer, but yeah. Well, we got paid some in advance. I will just... Oh, we are hostile. How the hell did that trigger hostility? Oh well. My bad, guys. It's only 2 to 3. We could have maybe taken them. I'm not going to risk it without access. Anyway. Let's scout some of the wilderness. Find nothing. Okay. Yeah, there is this place. But I would like to know what's inside. We could get rid of one of these. I don't want to do that, though. The recruiter is currently not that useful, but that might change very soon if people get annoyed enough and leave. Alright, I don't know. Back to Dornberg. I think we do nothing here, though. Let's see what this contract is. Destroy ruins of Stalwart Keep, east of Schwertfeste. Well, that's close by. It's a 2-skull. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, it's this bad. No, it's not. Never mind. It's not that place. So... goblins? Goblins or orcs? Let's see. Oh, it's there. It's a 2-skull, so we should be able to do this. I guess I'm hoping for goblins over orcs. Orcs are nastier at the moment, since we don't have heavier weapons. Well, I have some in the inventory, I guess. Let's hope I also get a scouting report here. You step out of your tent to survey the men. A great many of them are freshly hired grunts, nervously buddying up with one another or trying their hand at some of the weapons. Winrich comes to your side.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you just hired a bunch of meat for a thresher. How about I rip these boys into shape so they don't eat an orcish blade their first go in the field?
Very well, see if you can teach them to fight man against man. Show me what you can do. Husan gains melee defense. Okay, you're a sacrifice. Herman, the sacrifice, gains melee skill. Yahaf, the sacrifice, gains melee skill. Okay, Fahad gains 1 melee skill, and Raymond gains +2 melee skill. Okay, that's a good one. I don't see what's inside here. Anyways, go with the top lineup. Is Winrich in the top lineup? Probably. Hilmar should be in the back line for this, probably. Who goes to the front? Maybe Winrich, since he has at least some range defense, in case this is goblins. This probably is goblins. If it's orcs, though, then what? Depends on how heavily armored they are. Orc young I can deal with. A few orc warriors I can deal with. So, 200 spiked mace. Don't think there's anyone who would use that at the moment. Maybe Randulf could take that. But he's using a shield. Let's just go in, I think. Oh, now I see. Several orc young. Okay, let's see how we fare. Why did you back off there? Also, let's lower the speed. Why are you waiting, you sons of bitches? Is it because you have throwing weapons? Did you guys not get the memo? I'm the one who waits, not you. I guess everyone waits. Make your move. They're not making their moves. Alright, well, we advance a bit. Hide in the bush. Welp, would be nice to have an archer. They also have Berserk. Don't remember if they had that in Reforged, the base Reforged mod. Okay, well, we advance. They are throwing garbage our way. Headshot. How rude of you. They're still holding position. Damn it, Hardened, what have you done? This high ground is highly annoying. Alright, well, Randolph moved there, shield wall. We have engaged in melee. Right, this one is charging down probably, unless I engage here. Elevated Morning Star. Not double gripped though. Alright, move in. Let's shield wall as well. How about riposte? Sure. Alright, fine. You guys wanna play it that way? Sure, why not? Do it that way then. Alright, let's go for it here. When in doubt, go for it. And also switch into this. Sun disappoints. I could cover ally actually. But I can't anymore if I move, so never mind. That's pretty decent. Hmm. 47. And I've been stunned. The one time I decided not to use the waiting trick, I've been stunned. Oh well. What a waste. What a waste. That sucks. I will taunt this target. $48 still. 28 initiative. Okay, let's use a dog. There we go. Now the dog is at risk though. Stuns all around. Okay. Off with your head. Hmm. There we go. The orcs have been defeated. Alright, Erwin gets a level. Some tools. I think we were nearly at full tools, so loot is bad. The battle over, you trundle about the camp looking for anything useful. You find nothing you can take, but you do find a stack of dead knights. Their pale, wormed and maggot-buggered faces suggest they'd been there a while. Who knows what the orcs were doing with them? Erwin, level 6. Takes 1 with the shield. Plus 3 melee defense, plus 3 melee skill, plus 4 hit points. Excellent. Okie dokie. Let's actually... I have turn it in, so we can go here instead. So Schwertfeste. Turn it in the mod, which allows the same mechanic as in base legends, so you can turn these noble house contracts into any of their settlements. Anyway, you return to Baron Kettlemund von Grimund and report your doings. He waves you off. Oh, please, sellsword, I already know. You don't think I have spies in these parts? He gestures toward a satchel on the corner of his table. You take it, and the man flicks his wrist. That should be enough. That should be thanks enough. Now, please, leave my sight. There we are. So they also have a warehouse burnt down. Let's see what the selling price is. 18. That is good enough. Not fantastic, but good enough. Okay, one of these morning stars might actually get use because of the mace guy I have. Let's save like 2 of them for now. Also, these feral shields, I guess, are a bit better than they used to be. Shield walling costs more though. Melee defense plus 20, range defense plus 25, weight 20. I don't think I'll use them. Okay, there's probably nothing for sale here. Okay, how about the training hall door? Let's train up... what's his face? Raymond. Rigorous schooling. So I have money. I still don't think I should waste it. Well, arguably it's not a waste, but I don't think I should use it on these rigorous schoolings, etc. on these higher level guys, because now that I have some money I can actually get maybe a famed weapon at some point. Buy it. And training heavy armor is 4,000, so definitely skip that. Nor will I get anything, any weapon perks here, so I guess we probably just go away now. Where will we go though? We haven't scouted this area. So probably, yeah, let's take a look from there. Still undecided for the greenskin invasion. Improvised shelter. Alright. Well, we will take on the improvised shelter next time. So let's leave it here. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you then.